Hey guys, Nikki here, and today we have a review and a mini tutorial using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture Palette. Boom. Boom. So if you're interested in what I have to say about the palette, my opinion, and swatches on this chocolate skin tone, please continue. First of all, let's get into the details about the palette. It is 42 bucks, okay? 42 bucks. Really decent price for, what do you get, 14 colors? This is what the packaging look like right here. It's gray toned and it has that velvet feel. My only downfall about the palette, the reason why I don't like that is because it makes the palette seem a little aged. If you guys remember, their Modern Renaissance palette has the same feel to it, and I'm a professional makeup artist, so if I wanted to put this in my kit or whatever, it will get stained really easy and it will be really hard to clean. Besides that, the palette is bum, you guys. It comes with a mirror, which is always an additive to me because I travel a lot. So, you know, in those hotels, you need a mirror sometimes because when you're sitting at a desk, the mirror is like all the way over there. So I love when palettes come with a mirror. Like I said, you get 14 shades, a mixture of matte and shimmer. There are only roughly 3 colors in here that aren't matte, so that's a good thing. But I will admit that comparing it to their latest palette before this, the Modern Renaissance palette, I do like the Modern Renaissance palette more because of the colors and the range. When I was looking at this palette, I'm like, what colors am I gonna use to do a tutorial today? So hands down, you guys will know that my favorite color is Roxy. I love these orangey mid-tone for transitionals because if you guys can see, I pull off a lot of orange, and Adorn is always a good thing to put any shade of gold in a palette. Okay, so I'm not going to talk too much about the colors and etc. I am just going to put a voiceover in right here doing swatch. Alright guys, so here's the palette. Beautiful palette in my eyes. I love all of the mattes that are in the palette. So let's get to swatching. So I'm just going to go in order. This is the only color that I did not like the swatch of it. I will be 100% honest with that. I just had to swatch it probably 3-4 times to build the color. So that's the only color that I didn't like. So I'm not going to talk the rest of the swatches. Enjoy. So I played with the palette a little bit, a lot with this tutorial that I'm rocking right now. Only downfall is some of the colors, soon as you put your brush in them, they crumble so much. So it's a little bit of fallout, but hey, that's not a problem for me. If I'm using it on myself, but if it's a client, you just dust it off with like a fan brush or something. Nothing major about that. But besides that and the outside packaging, that's the only thing. Now the palette did come with a double end brush. Not a fan of that brush either. I would never use it. You guys know I'm not a fan of double end brushes because I can't stick them down because you'll mess up one end. But even if it wasn't double end, I don't like any one of the brushes on each side. I take that back. I won't say I don't like them, but I just can't see myself reaching for that brush a lot. So anyway, let's get to the tutorial. Alright guys, so my eyes are already primed and concealed. I already have on eyebrows also. So let's just start with Foxy. I'm just putting that on as a transition color with a really big blending brush. Foxy has a lot of fallout, you guys. So now I'm going to move into Done. I'm going to use that as a brow bone highlight. It's a matte tone cream shade, and that's what I'm applying right here. So next is Fudge. I'm going to take a small blending brush and put that in my crease. Fudge can be found in more than one Anastasia palette, I believe. So it's not a new color. So next I'm going to take Axis with that same blending brush and put it in my outer V for like a hunter green smoke. So now I am taking Edge. It's a mustard yellow. Now I am applying it with a synthetic brush, and I just could not get the color payoff, so I switched over to a natural fiber brush, and it was way better. So now we'll be taking Electric after blowing away all of that fallout, and I am going to put that in my inner tear duct. Back to Axis, and I'm going to smoke out my bottom lash line. And there you have the final look, you guys. So as you guys can see, I got a little bit dramatic. I wanted to play around with the colors and get a really good feel of how everything is. And I went really dramatic on the wing liner because honestly I messed up, so I had to go dramatic, and I was not gonna start all the way over, okay? So typically I wouldn't go this dramatic with a wing liner, but hey, I think it still looks very good with the look. Now, would I recommend this palette? Plenty transition colors. I love the way that we have this. We have this over here, so many transition colors for every skin tone. I would use this on a professional and a personal level. I got my palette for around $20-something, which I know threw a lot of you guys off because on my Snapchat, I screenshot that the palette was out and I put my receipt, and a lot of you guys were like, how did you get it that cheap? So on the Anastasia website, just in case you didn't know, they do offer a pro discount, so check that out. Well, I guess that's everything to sum up about this palette. All of the links where you can purchase the palette below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see more of my videos. Hit the bell so it'll let you know when I load a video, and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.